Girl with 100 anties.
Pictures are so cute already. She loves it.
5, 4, 3, 2, let's roll. This is how we roll. This is how we roll. This is how we roll. Let's roll.
Yeah, woohoo! Yippee!
Hey Planet Roller Skaters, Indy Jamma Jones here, and Pigeon's back!
What's up, guys?
I'm so excited to have you here for your first episode since becoming a new mom.
Yep.
Maple's actually right off camera sleeping, so maybe we'll get to see her later.
Yeah.
But I wanted to talk to you. Okay, well, I mean, first off, this is like baby in the skate fam, like so exciting for everybody, but you like went out to the Grand Prix and skated that track for the first time the other day, and I just thought it was like so impressive. Like, I was amazed by you, and I just wanted to talk about what that was like for people, Planet Roller Skaters that have kids themselves.
Well, I told myself that when I have a kid, I don't want it to change my life. I don't want to go from being who I was to filling this role that I thought I had to, of being a stay-at-home mom, working from my home office, and not really getting to do anything. So I told myself I'm going to do every single thing that I do now with my baby when I have a baby. So flash forward to now, and I have my baby, then this event comes up. It comes up every single year right before the Grand Prix of Long Beach, and they let you skate the track, and that's when I thought, I do this every year. I gotta do it with the baby. And seriously, I was really nervous, and that's something that kind of makes me feel hesitant to do anything. Like, doing anything with my baby makes me feel a little nervous, because almost everything I've never done before with a baby.
It's the first time, yeah.
Yeah,
Everything's
so
a first.
I woke up that morning and I pulled out the jogging stroller that was a hand-me-down from my big sister, and the tire was flat and it was dirty, and I was like, oh no, this isn't gonna work. And my husband's like, no, I'm gonna go get the tire. He runs and go gets a tire that fits it, this big, a weird tire, and like pumps it up, and right before, you know, it's time to go, he's like, it's done. You can use the jogging stroller, you can skate. And so it was just sort of a collaboration between my husband's helpfulness and my determination and bravery, I gotta say.
Dude. Okay. So I had seen you like on text threads talking about like, if I can get the jogging stroller, I'll meet up with you guys. And I was like, dang, okay, cool, that's awesome. And then I was just skating. I wasn't even planning on going to the Grand Prix, and then Bonsai and I were skating by and saw you guys.
Yep.
So it was like, oh, hey, crew, like skating through Long Beach, so we veered off and went and joined you.
Yep.
And you had the stroller.
Busted out the stroller, and it has, the tires have air in them and shocks. So when you're going really fast, it won't wobble out and it won't bump the baby too much compared to a regular stroller. Because I have a regular stroller with like rubber wheels, and if I go fast, the wheels wobble, and baby can feel everything. So the jogging stroller is definitely made for speed.
You should start calling it the skating stroller.
Okay, the skating stroller is made for speed.
Well, I didn't quite realize, you know, it's like, that's cool, but then we, like, you had Maple, we were, like, putting her in a stroller, and I was like, wait, we're just gonna go out into the city now? Like, we're just gonna, and, like, I couldn't tell you were nervous at all if you were. You were just kind of like, here we go.
Yep.
But, like, it was cool because we all, like, crewed up around you, and we were, like, almost like a roller derby pack. Like, anytime we went across intersections, Nick would be like, oh, you know, like, checking the intersection. That would have made me feel better, like, going out with people versus...
Yeah, it was perfect. You and Bonsai meeting up, and with me, Nick, and Liv, and it was just so perfect because it made me feel like I had, like, a whole set of family there, and it wasn't just, like, me trekking it with, like, one or two people. I mean, that's cool, too, but it was definitely very helpful to have all you guys there.
Well, did it even cross your mind, like, maybe I should try out the jogging stroller just around the neighborhood?
No. That's why when we were leaving the house to skate the 1.5 miles to the Grand Prix, I was like, well, we'll see.
So it's like, we parked 1.5 miles away from the event. I had to skate through, you know, city streets of Long Beach to get to the event. Bomb down this steep hill.
Maple's first hill bomb.
And then we get to the Grand Prix track that's like closed off and we can skate around.
I like this bro that's like in full suit on a rental bike. He's like, I'm gonna live it up while I'm in Long Beach on this business trip.
And we skated 3 times.
Yeah.
Because you wanted to go a third time.
I wanted to go a third time.
I thought somebody else wanted to go a third time. I was like, we went twice and I was like, we did the first one, it was fun. Going for the second one, I was like, okay, I can do a second. And then we were going for the third and I was like, what are we doing? Why are we doing a third one? And I realized you wanted to do more.
I was like, guys, I don't get out much. If I'm out pushing it, my baby was asleep. Like, Maple likes to go fast. She likes the bumps. And whenever I would stop, she'd wake up and cry. Then we go, and she's out. So she was just fine. And I was like, ready to take advantage of the situation.
It's just like when people say like, oh, I drive my kid around the block in the car to fall asleep. Like, you could just go for like an evening skate if she's ever, you know? Like, how awesome is that?
And honestly, it was way easier than I thought it was, which made me want to not stop.
How you feeling right now, Pigeon?
Good. I feel really good.
And it really made me feel good because I was out of my comfort zone. You know, I did cry that morning. I cry almost every morning because life is hard. Or too beautiful. You know, you cry either way. But I was so nervous, and, you know, it all just kind of fell into place so that I felt confident. And then after all of that, it felt really good just knowing that I pushed myself out of my comfort zone and tried something that a lot of people wouldn't try, but it's just so natural to the pre-mom life. And now, like, what I want to do is just make it all normal. You know, a skating stroller is normal. Yeah, you want to go on a skate, honey? Go take the kid and go on a skate.
It makes so much sense, and that's so, after watching you do it and after seeing, like, it's so weird that even me not being the mom, you know, like, my first thing is, like, can you do that? Is that okay? You know, and it's like, yeah, it is. It's good. So we skated 3 times, and then we skated the 1.5 miles back. So you booked it up the hill. I'm pretty sure we have footage of most of this.
Skating back to the car. How to skate uphill 101 with a baby.
Would you recommend that other people do this?
I would highly recommend that moms do this, to take your kid out in a skate stroller with the pump tires. Don't take him out in a regular stroller. The wheels are going to wobble, and, you know, I don't even know. But I do want to recommend that you have your skating skills down first before going out, because you don't want to lean on the stroller for balance, because it'll just go down, right? Like,
yeah,
if you
and
lean on the
I feel
handles,
like you should be really good at falling already, because if you aren't, you know, you should definitely be a very experienced skater, especially if you're going in the streets, because you need to be able to stop the stroller. You need to be able to turn quickly, or, you know, so I would say you're definitely a very advanced version of stroller skating.
I was going pretty hard. There were people everywhere. It was uphill, downhill. Do you see when I turned stopped?
Yeah.
And there was like, okay.
No, I mean, but I like watching you. I was like, oh, she's a really good skater. She's gonna be fine. But you know, if I wasn't so great at skating myself, I'd probably want to go around the neighborhood, or you know, you don't have to go through downtown Long Beach like we did. You can go around the block or at the park, or a nice smooth path. You know.
Yeah. You know, if you have your skate skills down, it's just something else you can add to your bag of tricks of something that you can do to entertain you, make you feel better, entertain the kid, make the kid feel better.
We want to know how many of you guys have kids. Like, who else is
Team mom?
Yeah. We want to hear from you guys. What do you want to see Pigeon do with Maple, or what questions do you have for her? Because she's here to answer them now.
Yeah, and if you skate with your baby in the stroller already, tell us your story in the comments. Like, tell us what skate stroller you use, or tips, or tricks, or anything.
All right, let's do an outro. Oh, Maple's waking up.
Baby!
Should we have her do the outro with us?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it. This is baby Maple, by the way. Yeah. Maple Suki Anderson. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode of Planet Roller Skate. If you have any questions for me, Pigeon, or Maple, put them in the comments below. And until next time,
Later, skaters! Yes, baby stretches. So cute. It's so cute. Little baby stretches.
It'll never, ever stop being cute.